Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, no filter. Back for another episode, but this is a special episode. This is a Merry Christmas to all. Christmas episode. I told y'all looked out for your boy yesterday. Matter of fact, y'all can thank Allison coming through with the $50 Apple Pay on top of everybody else who gave. I told y'all I'll pop in here on y'all. Today. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? Got a lot to talk about. It's a Christmas episode, though. The major thing is Christmas. Grandma Kathy said King is as handsome as his dad. Thank you so much, Grandma Kathy. That was our ugly Christmas sweater party that we were at. If y'all saw the picture, that's me and King at my ugly Christmas sweater party. Let's see. Let's do a roll call. Who we got up in here today on this Christmas Eve? Island Girl, of course, Grandma Kathy, Fire Glory, Denise, Sherry, C Tuck, woo, 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 woo. Monique, what's good? What's going on? Angie, and Tamel, and Lily, and Storm, and Lori, and everybody as they come in here. I hope everybody is enjoying their holidays. They're feeling the Christmas spirit. Man, I'm feeling good. Popping in on y'all. Been an eventful day yesterday, to say the least. I got all my shopping done. Actually, I'm gonna do a few little door dashes today to like top it off. But I got everything I needed to get major out of the way. Y'all, we got somebody who caught the live today. Portia says, yay, I caught you today. I'm normally part of the catch-up crew nowadays. It's my birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to you. Happy Christmas. She's a Christmas baby. Everybody wish Portia a happy birthday. We probably won't see her. We won't have a chance probably tomorrow to wish her happy birthday, so we're going to get it out the way today. Happy birthday to the Christmas baby, Portia. Fire Glory, I hope your grandson is doing well. I'm sure he is. He made it just in time. One thing you already know about your grandson, he got great timing. He wasn't going to miss Christmas. He got here in time so he can enjoy his first Christmas. Give that boy a round of applause for the perfect timing he has displayed already in his 24, 48 hours of living on this earth. We know Fire Glory's son got perfect time. Grandson. What's up? Morning, everybody. Man. I tell you one thing. I would say the top two most co-signed media personalities, and we're going to say mainly covering Diddy because Diddy's kind of the biggest case that's been going on. But the two most co-signed personalities would have to be, I got to give it up to Tisa Tales. And of course, yours truly, the Flow Man. I've been co-signed. 50 Cent posted exclusive information that I figured out on my own. He posted it, co-signing everything I've talked about when it comes to covering the Diddy story. It just always feels good for everybody who might have said, hey, you're making up stuff. Hey, who are your sources? Are you credible? And then I get co-signed by the horse's mouth. But we got another co-sign. If you know the next big cosign that just happened yesterday, put a 1 in the chat. And if you follow my social media, you know we about to talk about it. Put a 1 in the chat if you know the next another cosign that I just got. Another cosign. Put a 1 in the chat if you know. We're gonna talk about it today too. This is big. I mean, I can't help it. I just sit back, give the news. I keep it straight. I don't make up shit. I keep it entertaining because this is just my natural delivery. It's like I don't really put nothing extra on it. This is just how I conversate. Put a 1 in the chat. I don't think nobody know. Y'all should know who the next big cosign just came yesterday. Okay, Island know. Who else know? Fire Glory trying to figure it out. Do 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 do. Boom, boom. Storm said 2 lives, 2 days in a row. Oh, once you go flow, you don't want to hear from nobody else no more. That's my motto. Once you go flow, Storm, once you go flow, you don't want to hear from nobody else no more. Remember that. Welcome to the Flow Fam, Storm. This is what we do. We hook you. Once you come, you're hooked. Like a damn white bass, black bass, catfish, crappie, whatever your favorite fish to catch. That's how we hook you on this show. Because you ain't gonna get nobody delivering the news who's entertaining and know what the hell they talking about. See, not only am I entertaining, but I know what the hell I be talking about. And if you ever had a doubt, you look around, 50 Cent posting my videos on his Instagram. So they can't figure it out. So Island Girl, can you tell everybody in the chat who the next big cosign, who just co-signed my information, my coverage of all this Diddy mess? Island Girl, go and throw the name in the chat if you know it. If you don't know it, I'm about to say it in a minute. But it feels good to be co-signed because y'all, I don't mean this in no kind of way, but I don't reach out to nobody. I keep my head down. I read tea leaves. I dig, I research, and I give y'all the best content, media content I can, and I let the chips fall where they may. I don't worry about, I didn't reach out to TMZ. They always reach out to me. I didn't reach out to anybody. Nope. So no. So y'all don't know. So check it out. Who's familiar with the Kim Porter story and believe that we are being lied to? Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with the Kim Porter story and believe we have been lied to about her mysterious death. Put a 1 in the chat. This is the cosign. This is a huge cosign. I couldn't believe it. I told Shauna, I said, can you believe who hit me up? So I'm checking my social media. We know the Kim Porter story. Kim Porter is Diddy's. Let's tell the story. Kim Porter is Diddy's baby mother who mysteriously died from pneumonia right around the time she was about to release a tell-all book. She is the mother of the twins. She's the mother of Christian Combs. But before all that, let's go all the way back to Uptown Records, where Diddy got started with Andre Herrera. Kim Porter was basically a secretary. She was the person at the front that would greet you as you came in. At that time, she was dating the hottest artist on Uptown Records. At the time, the whole building was behind this guy, a guy you might remember by the name of Al B. Shore. Al B. Shore and Kim had a child by the name of Quincy, who Diddy went on to claim and kind of drove a wedge between Al B. Shore and his son Quincy. But Al B. Shore reposted my video saying that the Kim Porter story is going to be in part 2 of the 50 Cent documentary. And I told some details about that. And Al B. Shore himself reposted my video and said, 10 toes down in Timberlands. He 10 toes down with me in Timberlands. Al B. Shore. But it don't stop there. Being the gentleman I am who always shows love to those who show love to I then reposted it. Here's the post. You can't really see it. I reposted it and said, shout out to the legend Al B. Shore for reposting my Kim Porter video. I've been seeking justice from the beginning, and I will continue to ride for y'all. I am honored. And guess what happened after that? Al B. Shore came in the DMs. And me and Al B. Shore got to talking back and forth. Al B. Shore gave me confidential information I can't reveal at this time. But long story short, Al B. Shore passed me his number. We're going to be working together. Another interview lining up coming through. We got Al B. Shore and Mark Curry lined up. This is incredible. To be co-signed by Al B. Shore when I'm speaking on Kim Porter. To be co-signed on 50 Cent when I'm talking about part 2. I don't have nothing else to prove. I am the GOAT. And I never tried to be. All I do is give you all my honest opinions and facts that I come up with and I research. I don't make up shit. I tell people all the time, if I tell you I'm getting word from straight inside of Fort Dix from family, that's just what it is. I don't need to make up things. I don't care enough to make up shit. I get views because I'm good at what I do. I wouldn't even want no views on some shit I made up. And it's proven, and I love the fact that I am getting my flowers without even asking for them. For Al B. Shore to repost my video about Kim Porter and tell me he's 10 toes down in Timberlands, then converse in the DM, man, explosive information. But I told him, me and my community, we got his back. Any message that needs to be amplified, we will amplify it. But like I said before, if you ever had a doubt that Flo was at the top of this media thing, you can cast all them doubts to the side today. That cosign from Al B. Shore, and to the point where we have exchanged numbers, nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to talk about. I feel amazing. I feel like my hard work, my branding, that marketing plan, everything I do is intentional. My raw way I give it, my naturalness, how I deliver it, all of that is all marketing to amplify and get my message across, and to bring it all the way here. It just feels so good. And now that we at this point, I like to talk about it. See, in the content game, you have to be able to deliver as much content as you can as consistent as you can, right? So in the very beginning, I realized a human looks like this more. And when I say look like this, rolled out the bed, looking natural, beard scruffy, hair scruffy. We look like this more than we look like fashion models. So when I thought that, I said, you know what? I'm going to consistently bring content as I am, because I don't want nothing to stop me from bringing content. I don't want to have to be all made up every time I bring a video, and then I have some news to break and I don't bring the video because, oh shoot, my beard's not done or this is not done. So I threw that away a long time ago. And it was genius. It was genius because nobody else does that. Nobody else in this game is as comfortable enough to come to the screen as they are. What does that make me? Different. What does that make me? Stand out from the rest. Not only that, I know that me looking regular, rolled out the bed, giving you the news, and I'm damn good at it. I realized as I start mopping my competition and as I moved up in the ranks and moved up, it would make people say, damn, for this guy to be able to come on videos and people sharing this video and he looking regular like this, he must be cold at what he do. So not only do I get the benefit of I can bring content at any given moment and I don't have to wait ever. But it makes people who don't know say, damn, this dude coming on here looking like Wolfman Jack and everybody trusts him, everybody fuck with him. He must be damn good. He don't even gotta comb his beard. I'm a literal cartoon character. You know how cartoon characters look the same every day, every show? And you get so comfortable with that cartoon character that if they look different, it throws you off. That's the approach I brought to my content. As far as Instagram, my podcast, and this and that, I'm a scruffy cartoon character. You know what you're going to get. You know what you're going to look. You know what you're going to see when I turn on the camera. But one thing you know for sure, and I know two things for certain, people going to say, that man know what he's talking about. So I'm saying all that to say everything I do is intentional. So I always laugh at the people in comments that every now and then say, well, why did you put a shirt on? Why don't you trim your beard? I say, you don't even realize this is why you know me. The same things you asking me to change are the exact same reasons you know me. I'm different. I'm comfortable. I'm digestible. People look at me and say, he not all about looks. He not all about the outside. I'm about the inside. And that makes people more comfortable and realize this dude is different. He like me and you. 9 times out of 10, the person watching my video looking just as rough as me. I'm going to say that again. 9 times out of 10, the people watching my video at that moment look just as rough as me. Because this is how we look 80% of the time. So I just want to give y'all a little sneak peek on this Christmas about how intentional flow is. Because a lot of people, because of the way my approach and because of my delivery and how they see it, a lot of people think I'm just willy-nilly winging it. When in actuality, it is the exact opposite. I am aware of every single thing I do and why. And I just feel blessed to have a community that gets it. Y'all get it. Y'all understand, I'm coming here for the news. I don't come here to get cute. I go out of town to get cute. I go out to dinner with Shauna and get cute. We go to the movies, I get cute. I don't come on here to get cute. I come on social media to give y'all the best fucking news and smash anybody else that's trying to do what I do. That's what I come for. So if you came here, you come to my page looking for a fashion model look to precision, and that's what you're coming for, you came to the wrong place. You came to hey, look, this is a place where you're going to come get the news, the facts, and a good laugh. Because I'm going to say some silly shit. Proud of all the family. See, look at Storm said, word. Can you see us? that definitely didn't cross my mind. But see, that's how in-depth my marketing goes, y'all. See, people talk about being relatable, but I'm really relatable. See, I am the only media personality, the only influencer who comes on consistently how I am. And that's part of the big secret why I'm so relatable and why the rest of these media YouTubers, they can't fuck with me. I love them. I love everybody doing it. I want to see everybody successful. But like what Dave Chappelle is to the comedy, that's how I feel I am to this media space. I am the best doing it. I'm the most natural doing it. I could do this in my sleep for the rest of my life. I don't need a script. This is natural. I'm like a fish in water. God blessed me with that ability. I know how to be relatable. Ain't nobody else gonna consistently come up here looking a wreck. Now, I do have my times when I'm together, and I still give the news. But like I said, most of the time when I wake up in the morning, this is me. I'm not doing all that. This is what you get. Fire Glory said you're going to get realness no matter the situation or topic with a comfortable flow, and we like it. Thank you. Fire Glory on this Christmas. I figured we would use this Christmas to kind of just talk about stuff, talk about stories, but give y'all some background of what I do and how how this is all mapped out. Nothing is by accident. Sherry says you are the real deal. Mel Mack says you're in a whole different league than most independent journalists. Yeah, they can't touch me. They can't touch, and they know they can't touch me. You notice you don't hear nobody beefing with me. You don't hear nobody call it too quick to try to call me out or insinuate or none of that. Because it's just like anything else. When you do the same thing, you know who the truth is. You don't even got to say it out loud. But them other independent journalists know that it's a lot of independent journalists I would fuck with, but I don't want no smoke with Flo. You don't want no smoke with somebody who can come up here looking like a wreck and deliver the news and get reposted by 50 Cent and co-signed by everybody in the game without even having to trim his fucking beard. Do you know how cold you got to be? So going back to, I am excited to get this Al B. Shore, man, connection. I'm looking forward to an interview. I'm looking forward to getting more information. Y'all, he sent me paragraphs and paragraphs of never before heard of information, man. And I think, let me just say this, and I don't have this. I haven't met Jaguar Wright. Nope. I thought I would meet Jaguar Wright when I went to when I covered the Diddy trial, but the times I was there, she was never there. But let me tell you something. I think, and it's just me, I've got this information from nowhere. This is just me reading the tea leaves. Yeah, I'll be sure. I believe he's gonna finish his book. He's had a few issues with the book. Um, but I really believe that 50 Cent is coming with this part two. And I feel like the Kim Porter situation is a little touchy. So I believe 50 Cent is being very careful. But I believe if 50 Cent can get it lined up and without, having getting sued or I believe 50 is probably going for the gusto. I think part two is gonna be heavy Kim Porter. If he can legally go into it the way he wants to go into it. For some reason, I'm feeling like part two, or for this Diddy documentary that 50 Cent's working on, I believe they're gonna dive into the Kim Porter mystery. It feels that way because, like, if I know 50 Cent, he's already had that big success with the first one. He's gonna come. He's gonna come with something huge for part two. And I don't think there's no bigger story in the whole Diddy's 30 years history of all his wildness, of his Mohawks. Mohawk Diddy. I think the Kim Porter story is gonna be it, y'all. I think 50 Cent not gonna play around. I think he gonna knock it out the park. And can y'all imagine if he comes with the Kim Porter story and really breaks down the coroner and the shadiness in the coroner and the shadiness of the timing of her death and all these different pneumonias, not to mention somebody tried to take Al B. Shore out. Al B. Shore is not supposed to be here. He was in a coma. All his vitals and organs were shut down. He was supposed to die in that hospital bed. Who would have motive to unalive Al B. Shore? Who would have the motive? And just by chance, Al B. Shore made it. So there's a lot to unpack. A lot to unpack. A lot. So much to unpack. Merry Christmas. Hey, y'all, look who came in. What's up, Laura? We haven't seen you in ages. Where you been at? Oh, yeah. Where you been at, Laura? Oh, yeah. Storm said you funny, kick rocks and flip. Yeah. I'll tell somebody to kick rocks and flip flops with no socks in a minute. Kick them fucking rocks. Fire Glory said, oh my God, this whole Diddy stuff had me going down a rabbit hole that led me to you. And this is making me so excited. And Kim will get her justice. I declare it for sure. Look at delusional Maurice. Maurice giving us bringing us some Christmas delusion for Christmas. Anybody? Hey, look. Anybody had any Christmas ale? Oh, I ain't had no. I gotta get some eggnog. I haven't had any eggnog. Anybody had any Christmas ale? I think I'm gonna have me some Christmas ale today. We got some in the fridge. Anybody have some Christmas ale? I ain't had no eggnog, y'all. I'm tripping. I gotta have some eggnog today. Hey, the funny thing is, look, Diddy supporters are just as heartless as he is. They out here celebrating. Meanwhile, Diddy is completely locked up and crying and whining. But to his supporters, because they're free, they say Diddy won. Diddy wouldn't say he won. Because if he felt like he won, he would just sit back, shut the hell up, and do his little time. Diddy knows. Diddy, I know Diddy wishes he could switch places with y'all. While y'all talk about he won, meanwhile, he locked the fuck up eating nasty ass prison food. I've never seen so many people celebrate while a man is locked up in prison. Y'all don't really care about Diddy. Hey, the Diddy supporters are just as heartless as him. They boy is locked up and they out here celebrating while he just locked up. They don't give a fuck. Don't celebrate while I'm locked up. I don't think any of my supporters would be celebrating while I'm locked up in no kind of way. But that's a Diddy supporter. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. All they care about is they just want to be irritating. They don't care about Diddy. They don't give a shit that he locked up. They on the outside just they just want to feel like they cheering for something. Meanwhile, their guy is crying, trying like hell to get out of there. Been in there he's aged 40 years. Diddy has aged 40 years. He went in looking like he was 40. And 2-3 years later, he looked like he's 70. Only a heartless supporter would call that a victory. You can't get that back. No, I never had coquito. It's the Spanish eggnog. Where do I get that at? I don't know if you know I had my Spanish Santa hat on yesterday where it says Felices Nada something. I lost my fucking Santa hat shopping yesterday, y'all, by the way. I don't know where. If you find a Spanish Santa hat, it's mine. I'm so fucking mad that I lost that hat yesterday. And my brother gonna tell me, because me and my brother went shopping together. And so when I noticed I didn't have it, I said, did I have a Santa hat on? He gonna say no. I think my brother stole my Santa hat. You know, little brother's always stealing your shit. I'm so mad about that Santa hat. Where can I get some of this? Is there anywhere I can get this Spanish eggnog? Oh, you make it. Oh, I gotta have somebody make me some. I want to try it because, man, Spanish got some good drinks, man. Just all around across the board. Good drinks. Good drinks, good drinks, good drinks. So I still got to DoorDash a couple things. Anybody we need to check on? I wonder how Tahara's doing. Anybody? What a day. What a day. Well, I don't want to dive. You know, this is a Christmas episode, so I didn't want to dive too much into this crazy news. But it is a full-out war between Trump and the rest of everybody else on these Epstein files. It's a full war. Every time they come out with some information about Trump being in it, then Trump comes out with some information. Great. And then Trump comes out with information saying that they lying. And this is the pattern. Yesterday we had a letter come out where Epstein says him and Trump like young girls. Then later on in the day, FBI comes out and said that letter's a fake. I don't know what the hell to believe, but I just know that they are arguing bad as hell. I got to give me some of that drink though. All right, yeah, I'll definitely Google it. Shauna is a mixologist, so if we Google it, matter of fact, let me put it in my my note because we might try to make it. What all do you need? Hold on. I mean, what's it called? It's called a coquito. A coquito. All right, let's see. Coquito. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna get a coquito. I'm gonna see if me and Shauna can make a coquito. Coquito Spanish eggnog. But in the meantime, I do have some Christmas ale. Yeah, we are happy that CT Tahara doing well. Brain surgery is no joke. Brain surgery is no joke. So let's do a little Q&A, y'all. Let's do a little Q&A, man. Answer some questions. Fire away. We're going to do a little Christmas Q&A. Any question you want to ask, Flo? Ask me. And I'm going to give it to you straight up and down like 6 o'clock. You know, because 6 o'clock, one hand goes this way. It's like Genuine when he was saying 9 o'clock, but everybody was saying it was like 3:15 when he was doing his hands. All right, says let it sit in the fridge. Got it. Let's go. Q&A, 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 Q&A. What I got y'all got the questions, I got the answers. Let's go. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh yeah. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Eggnog equals extra cholesterol medicine for me. I feel you. Yeah, they said coquito. Some people make it with eggs. Oh, y'all getting it in. I said it yesterday. Let's say my answer. If you're talking about nothing purchased, we're talking about just stuff that you can't buy. I just want peace and love for Christmas. But that's a boring answer. I would like a new computer. That's what I would like for Christmas. A new computer. A new laptop. That would be a great Christmas gift. No, I have a daughter that's been blessed to me by Shauna Clay, but as far as my own children, I have one son. Well, our family is kind of, I don't want to go into it, but the granny that I always talk about, before she passed away, kind of like, and this happens in a lot of families. My granny was the one that kept everybody together. And so when she passed away, a lot of our traditions kind of faded off into the wind. And I'm actually going to start picking up those traditions myself. But we used to have a candlelight dinner every Christmas Eve. And we would all do Secret Santa, whereas we all pulled names. We all would get together on Thanksgiving as a family, the whole big, and I had a huge family. So we would all get together on Thanksgiving, and then we would all pull names. And you didn't know whose name you pulled. You couldn't tell each other. And with your name, you put like 3 gifts that you would want. And so then when after Thanksgiving, we would all get together for Christmas Eve, and we would have a candlelight dinner. We would have steak, potatoes, all of that, all the adults, all the kids at Granny's house. And then at the end of the night, we would all tell, start and tell who we pulled and what we got them, and we present the gift. And we did that every year of my life until maybe I guess would say around 30 years old. No. Till I was about 35. Till I was about 35 every year of my life. So that was our tradition. So I want to pick that back up. And we may just start, because Shauna cooks on Christmas. So maybe we'll just, instead of being Christmas Eve, I want to continue to have a Christmas Day dinner. But I also want to pick back up my tradition of my ugly Christmas sweater party. I had it 10 years in a row, and then I skipped a couple years because I was moving around. I'm in Atlanta, my family ain't there. But and then this year we just moved in the house and all type of stuff. So this next Christmas, I definitely want to have an ugly Christmas sweater party. Like I said, I had them 10 years in a row up until a couple years ago. Matter of fact, the picture on my the picture for this the thumbnail or whatever for this episode, that is a picture from our last ugly Christmas sweater party. That's me and King with our ugly Christmas sweaters on. But that was that's where that comes from. One of my ugly Christmas sweater parties. Great question. Let's see what else we got in there. Thank you. Grandma Kathy said he looks just like me. Yeah, everybody says that. Me and King, that's my twin. Lily says, yes, King is a handsome young man. Thank you. Yeah, Storm says memories are important. Is there a show tomorrow? I'm pretty sure it won't be a traditional show, but I may go live. So we can, so we can see everybody open, like, to kind of show our gifts and stuff like that. So I don't know if I don't think it'll be a traditional show because it's gonna be a lot going on, but I may go live from my phone and tap in with you guys on Christmas so we can talk about what we got. So I won't say a traditional show, but I'm pretty sure I'll pop in live at some point to share our Christmas spirit with everybody. Thank you. Fire Glory says I'm making my new computer for my birthday. Flo, it's a cheaper to build than buy already set. I get to add I like that. I like building a computer. That's sweet. Grandma Kathy said her grandmother was Norwegian and she would make lefse, I guess. This is my first year without it. Oh. Best Christmas memory I share with my son is when him and his family, his mom and all of them went out of town. And one year, and me and my son were able to, we spent Christmas, just me and him together. Everybody was kind of out of town. And this was in Cleveland. And, my son got a lot of good gifts that year. And it was just special to me because everybody was gone and it was literally just me and my son. And I had a tree and the presents and everything, my own place. It was just me and him. And we woke up and celebrated it together. That was the only Christmas where I believe his family, his mother and his sister and everybody were out of town. And so it was just me and my son celebrating it. And my father brought him a Scarface T-shirt. My son. It was the time when my son went through that growth spurt that all of us men go through, where we go from being 3 feet to 6 feet in overnight. And so my father had still bought him clothes. He didn't know he had went through a growth spurt, and my son put on that Scarface T-shirt. It looked like it was painted on. It was just fun time. So that was me and my son's best memory, for sure. Great questions, y'all. Jacqueline says, "Happy holidays, everyone. I hope everyone has a blessed day. Same to you." Fire Glory says she got the curved screen. That's dope. So dope, so dope, so dope. So yeah, like I said, tomorrow I'm sure I'll pop on live to share the Christmas gifts and to share you what we're doing and celebrating, and you guys will get to see King and Clay and Kashana. I'm the only one without a K. I just noticed that. Everybody else got a K in their name that to start their name off. I feel left out. Silent night, holy no, oh, it comes. I think I want to watch Home Alone today. Anybody watching any Christmas movies today? I want to watch Home Alone. Or we might watch Home Alone tomorrow. I might be jumping the gun. We might be watching it tomorrow. Kevin McAllister. I think somebody said their Christmas movie or their husband Christmas movie is Die Hard or some shit. So I think somebody in the some of the flow community gonna be watching Die Hard tomorrow. I think we're gonna watch Home Alone, and I gotta watch A Christmas Story. Anybody else watching any Christmas movies today or tomorrow? If so, what movie? And are you watching them today or tomorrow? Are Christmas movies for Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? That is the question. Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? Christmas Story. I gotta watch that, Grandma Kathy. I gotta watch that. Both? Okay, so both. You can watch them both days. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I'll watch A Christmas movie today. We'll probably save Home Alone for tomorrow. A Christmas Story for sure. Cheese balls are done. I saw you already, Sherry, you already watched Home Alone this year already? Lori says she watches A Christmas Story all day on Christmas Day. Sweet, yeah. That is the movie. I think A Christmas Story will probably be the number one Christmas movie as far as classic, as far as the amount of people that watch it. I think we got some close seconds, but I do think A Christmas Story is the all-time top Christmas movie as far as popularity, classics, as being a classic, and timeless because it's the older one as well. Nobody could forget the scene when the guy's tongue got stuck on the pole. Is that not one of the most classic scenes of all time? when the guy made him stick it, when the bully I think made him stick his tongue on the pole, and then his tongue got stuck. That is like a part I will never forget, and it's like one of the most classic scenes in a movie ever. Like everybody, if you know that's a Christmas Story, you remember that scene. And I always was scared to put my tongue on a cold pole because of that. Not that I would do it anyway, but shit, that made me more scared. I was like, you know what? I'm not putting my fucking tongue on no pole and getting stuck. He was crying and everything. Oh yeah, the leg lamp in the window. Oh yeah, the leg lamp in the window. Grandma Kathy said, and that's a finished. Grandma Kathy said, and that's a true story. I I don't know if I knew that. Yes, I finished my shopping. Well, let me no. I just got some like put a little icing on the cake, but I'm just gonna DoorDash my last little few gifts. But I finished my major stuff. I'm just gonna DoorDash a few things just to top it off. Nothing major, but I got all my major stuff out of the way. I got all my major stuff out of the way. Man, those lines were crazy yesterday. Man, I forgot about how those lines be in Christmas because I normally like order my shit, but I went so late today. I didn't have no time. I went so late this year. I didn't have no time to be fooling with no Amazon delivery. They talking about it's gonna be there by Christmas. I can't be on no pins and needles waiting on no damn package. I'm sorry. Lily said, does anybody attend midnight mass for Christmas? That's smart. Grandma Kathy said she wrapped her grandkids' gifts in 4 different boxes. It would take them a few minutes to open. Good job. Yes, the Charlie Brown Christmas and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer are top tier classics. Absolutely. Absolutely. Spectrum ain't got no shame talking about my bill is past due on Christmas Eve. Leave me alone. We have moved on from Spectrum. We have moved on to AT&T Spectrum. You need to get the message. It's past due because we over you. We have moved on to we got a new there's a new Wi-Fi in town. And it's called AT&T Fiber Optics, baby. Oh, and you wrapped each box, Grandma Kathy. Oh yeah, you ain't you diabolical. Grandma Kathy diabolically. She wrapped it in 4 different boxes, and each box is wrapped. Oh, Grandma Kathy, you diabolical. Your kids, hey, look, your grandkids' arms gonna be tired trying to get through all them boxes to get through their gifts. Y'all know how these kids watch everything that's going on around Christmas. Clay has been manning that front window We got a front picture window where you can see everybody coming in and when stuff is being delivered and all of that. Clay been watching that front window like a hawk. Every time somebody pull up, or UPS pull up, or Amazon, or I pull up, or Shauna pull up, Clay is looking at that front window to see what exactly the hell is going on and is it a Christmas gift? She cracking closets. She looking under rugs. You know, these kids gonna they gonna see if they can stumble across a gift somewhere. I want to tell y'all what I got everybody, but everybody be tuning in to this damn show, so I can't tell you what we got King. I can't tell you what I got Clay. I can't tell you what I got Shauna because everybody be tuned in, so I don't want to ruin the surprise. So I definitely will go live so y'all can see the gifts. But on this Christmas, y'all, I want everybody to, one thing about the Flow Show, No Filter, every Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The podcast where we talk about trending news. And one of the biggest stories of our time, of our generation, is Diddy's story. We are the leaders of that story. There's nothing else to talk about. But on this Christmas, y'all, I want to focus on the positive. And everybody, let's just be happy that we are here. Be happy that we are here to our grandkids, and we got people in the community have welcomed new humans in the world. The most precious gift of them all, life. There's no more precious gift than that. And we are all able to share that with each other. We got Grandma Kathy, and just to be able to give our kids a gift. There's some people waking up this Christmas that couldn't buy not a single gift. There are some people waking up this Christmas that aren't receiving a single gift. There are some people waking up on this Christmas Eve in the hospital, man, because they got some serious shit going on. So let's just remember to keep everybody in our prayers and be thankful. Be thankful this Christmas that we are living and breathing and able to talk and chat and laugh and cry together, because that's not guaranteed. Let's make sure all the kids have a wonderful time and enjoy their Christmases so they have memories to look back on like we have of our Christmases as a youth. My mom and my dad did whatever they could to make sure I had good Christmases every Christmas, the best that they could do, the best they knew how. And I appreciate it as an adult. I did the same thing for my son. He will eventually do it for his children, and so on and so forth. So, like, the theme of this Christmas, y'all, I just want everybody to be thankful. I'm thankful for the community, thankful for everything we got going on. This has been a hell of a year. It's been a hell of a year. And to be able to share it with all of you all is an amazing thing. I don't take it for granted, not for 1 millisecond. Fire Glory says, I'm done shopping. I'm wrapping my hubby's gifts here at work, and I'm wrapping my kids later. Can't have hubby seeing his gifts. Can't wait for my family and fur babies to open up their gifts. Yeah. I went outside when Sean is speaking of you don't want him to see his gifts. Now, every time Shauna pulls up with groceries or something that she needs help carrying in, and I'm always a little late getting downstairs, and she always like, what you were doing, what were you doing, this and that. I'm just I'm always late because I'm normally all the way upstairs, so it takes me a little while to get to the garage. So yesterday, I'm all happy. Shauna pulls up. I fly downstairs for the first time. I'm on time. I'm there early. I go to open the garage, and the garage gets about 12 inches off the ground. And she's like, "Shut the garage! I don't want you to see your gift. Goddamn, give me." She said, "Give me a second." I said, "Damn, my bad." So I had to shut the garage and carry my ass back upstairs. I said, "Wise guys, we can't never get it right. We always wrong." Now, when I come late downstairs to help carry in stuff, I get in trouble. Then I go early, and then I get in trouble again. What the hell? I didn't know you had my gift. I'm coming down to help carry stuff in. I didn't see anything, luckily, but I was just cracking up. I told Shauna that. I said, "Shauna, I'm finally downstairs on time, and I still get cussed out." So she just didn't want me to see my gift, and I almost blew it. But I was just trying to help. But it's just funny. So I was like, I don't know what the hell to do. I'm going to just try again the next time. Hey, Chocolate One, what a hell of an episode. You're going to be part of the replay gang. Replay gang. Make sure y'all replay this Christmas Eve episode. Everybody enjoy their Christmas. Like I said, it won't be a traditional show tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to pop in and go live so y'all can see the gifts and just see us, and we can all share in the Christmas spirit together and talk about, what gifts we got and what we received and all the silly shenanigans that go on. So to all a Merry Christmas, to all a good night, and to all a ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Look at the birds. The birds even coming to the window when I say ho, ho, ho. Everybody's feeling the Christmas spirit. So happy holidays to everybody, and let's get the I'm outs and Merry Christmas in the chat. I'm out. Merry Christmas in the chat. Let's get them. Portia says, Merry Christmas. I'm out. Michelle says, Merry Christmas to you and your family. Love you. Flo, love you too, Michelle. Merry Christmas to you and yours. Elise says, Happy holidays, everyone. Please stay safe. Fire Glory says, Merry Christmas. Flo and crew, I'm out. Much love. Storm says, everyone be safe. Let's get one or a couple more. Let's get a good one to leave off on. Whose message I'm going to leave off on today? It's the next one. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's get the hell out of here and get these gifts. Teresa says, Merry Christmas, everyone. And C. Tuck says, I'm out. Have a safe and wonderful day, everybody, and happy holidays to y'all. And as always, remember, I will be looking out for me to pop in live tomorrow and share our Christmas experience. But as always, Sherry says, Merry Christmas. I look forward to tomorrow. Love y'all. I'm out. As always, I love y'all. But thank you for joining me on a very special Flow Show No Filter podcast Christmas episode. As always, I love y'all. And please make sure you like the live and share it before you get out of here. Shout out to the replay gang. As always, I love y'all. But I am out.